of the teams have already been jumped. Gordel meanwhile is still sitting in the fight path. I think Gordel is going to jump in the farther end. So let's see how the fights are going to be, because this is global scrims. You never know what is going to happen, and this is far from away of the, let's say, older fights right now. It is going to be quite an interesting one to watch, how the teams are going to put that carnage into a perspective. And I am really very sorry that I won't be able to see the chats and all. If you have any issues, contact the moderators, contact the other guys. So yeah. Other than that, we have a major hub going on into the areas of Georgiopol back areas. For example, you can see team number 21 and team number 17 is already going towards the area of Georgiopol. Team Navik is also going on that angle. Gordel meanwhile is jumping together with team number 19, and there is it. First shot has been taken down. One guy has been knocked out, and I guess this fight is going on into this area. You can already say Echoes R2K secured one finishes with that beautiful micro Uzi. Other than that, we have many more fights going on into the lobby. Look at that. We have another carnage coming up in the fight. We have team IHC going for the fight and going for the carnage. Godless, I guess, has secured one finishes. Let me check it out, and there we go. Godless has secured one finishes with that beautiful PP19 Bison, and this is actually known as team number 14, or let's say IHC Esports, which is going to represent their team in this kind of lobby. This is going to be quite an interesting one. Initial one phase knockout was there, one finish was there, but if I talk about team number 3, well, they are trying to cut those rotations, and this is Alpha 7 slot, and they are just trying to actually bail out from the situation, because order has already been packed up. King, Paraboy and Jimmy is going to be over there right now, and this can be very risky, and you can see that they're going for that let's say Gatka 6 houses area, but IHC is already dominating onto these areas, so it can be quite risky. But I guess Jimmy has got the guns, Jimmy has got the arsenal to actually take him down, and there could be a fight coming up right now. Let's see what IHC, this juicy guy, can do at this moment, because it is going to be quite a risky one. It is going to be quite a tormenting fight. So let's see how the gun game is going to be manipulated, or let's say how the gun game is going to be secured into the fight right now. But I guess the 1v1 is going to be into the battle of Jimmy. Jimmy is going to go with head-to-head battle, and the other guy is also coming up. Team number 14 is already coming back into the fight. Already we have Zoil in the scene to actually give a, let's say, support to his teammate, assist his teammate right now. But already the team number 3 is already into the courtyard. We have Alpha 7 trying to actually bait it out. Some smokes have been cooked. IHC's team is going to go head to head with team NV. Let's see what happens to them. Let's see how the gun game is going to be established. You can already see the nades have been cooked. The utilities are already been used. Smokes are actually trying to pull up the area so that they can avoid the deflection. They can put out deflection so that teams are unable to actually push in onto this angle. It is going to be quite an interesting one to watch, that how the teams are going to tackle these fights, but still it is going to be quite a difficult one. But team number 14 is already coming back into the shots. You can see that Godless and the other guy, that is Alex, is also here right now. Now this battle has come up to a 3v4 situation right now, and there could be a casualty coming up. King is onto the far left angle. If I talk about Paraboy, well, he has been compounded into this let's say double story building, but I can see that it can be very risky. Jimmy meanwhile secured a knock. That's great. Jimmy has secured a knock. We have a IC who has been picked up. That's bad for IC. But other than that, Alex and Zoil are already there to give a comeback. So if I talk about Zoil, well, he's pretty much far away from his other teammates, and you can see that shots are coming onto his angle, and there could be a casualty coming up for this team right now. And there we go. One more guy goes down. Alex is going to go down. Alex is not going to survive in this kind of fight right now. This is going to be a 3 versus 3 battle, because the kind of tormenting damage given by team number 3 is absolutely brilliant. You can easily see he's going to go down, and there we go. The 3v3 battle comes up now right now. We have IC, we have Zoil. Oh, Zoil has also been picked up by Jimmy. Man, oh man, Jimmy is just tormenting the lobby. Look at that. He's just going all on it. He has secured 2 amazing finishes. He's not going to, let's say, stop at this point. He's just going to torment the lobby. He's just going to get those finishes into his courtyard, and this is going to be quite an interesting one. But let's see what eventually happens to them. If we talk about IC, well, he is trying to actually retaliate from the fight right now, but it's not that easy for this team, because now they are into the situation of a 2v3. Initially they had secured first ever finish from the lobby, but then now they are choking onto their grounds right now, and you can already see Godless also goes down. Man, oh man, that was a beautiful trade. Godless comes up with a knockout, but other than that, we have another knockout coming up. Look at that, guys. This guy, IC, is coming back into the fight. There we go. This can be quite tormenting. Jimmy is going to take them down, if I'm not wrong. Jimmy can easily take him down, but the kind of damage that IC dealt is absolutely tormenting. He's taking that first aid kit so that eventually he could just heal up. But if I talk about Jimmy, look at that, guys. Jimmy is trying to torment. He has 3 first aid kits, but still the damage is done. Jimmy secures 1v4 finishes right now. That's brilliant. Jimmy has taken down all the 4 members of team IHC Esports. This is the start of PUBG systems, and look at that. In the match number 1 in the map of Irangle, this team actually secures their first ever clutch, and that was absolutely brilliant by Jimmy. He just tormented the team IHC, and just like that, in the area of Gatka 6 houses, they have secured, they have taken that redemption into their favor. Just with the loss of 1 player, they have secured 4 amazing finishes. Man, oh man, what a gun game, what a fight which is going on in the lobby. That is going to be very lovely. Now let's see eventually what happens. If I talk about Jimmy, he is going to easily loot it up. If I talk about teams like Godel, well, they are going to the areas like, let's say, Yasnapoleon and the surrounding areas. But we have Onyx, Job Frankie, which is getting knocked out by, let's say, which is actually knocking out team number 9 at this moment. This is team number 17. Let me tell you the name. This is Biggitron Ion, which is going to fight it out as some, which is going to fight the head-to-head battle. But I guess Frankie was the only one to get those finishes, and team number 9 is pretty much far away from that angle. Look at that, guys. Team number 9, from which Kitsune was picked off, they are already falling back. They are already going into the areas of cover, or let's say areas of rotation, so that eventually they could be in the zone after the first zone gets shrinked. So they have to be very vigilant about these things, because if the situation goes on, then it can be very risky. And let me tell you guys, there is a giveaway going on onto 7 Directions channel also, guys. So you can just go ahead and tune in onto 7 Direction Esports, and you can check out their YouTube stream where I am live only. My stream is going onto 2 platforms, onto Esports Empire's channel and also on 7 Direction Esports channel. But there is a giveaway. There is a small catch. That is the giveaway which is going on onto the 7 Directions channel. If you guys want to enjoy the giveaway of UCs, free UCs, then you can just tune in onto the channel of 7 Direction Esports. You can just go ahead and tune in onto that channel also. You will see the same casting, you will see the same teams, you will see the same fights, and with the same latency, everything will be same. But you are going to get a giveaway of, let's say, some UCs. So just go ahead and check it out. I don't know about the whole detail, but you can just go ahead and tune on to 7 Direction Esports onto YT. Just search it out and you will just reach the giveaway. Other than that, if I talk about teams like team number 16, which is known as Bonafide, if I'm not wrong, Bonafide Esports, well, there we go. This is actually going to secure the area beyond Rozok. We have Cheetah in the scene. Other than that, we also have Siwas. We have Nooks in the scene. Other than that, we also have Yule FW in the areas of Rozok. That's brilliant. Currently, these teams are trying to actually be very dominant. They have got the loot, they have got the finishes, but right now they have to look into the kind of position which they want in the lobby, because getting those position points is also very crucial, and getting those finishes points are also very, very crucial. So there should be a balance of both the things into a lobby. Other than that, you are going to choke it very harshly. So that is the thing which these teams have to focus on. Getting those finishes points and getting those position points are going to be the equal aim of all the teams. But teams like IHC Esports has already been tormented into the hands of team number 3, and that was brilliant, man. What a fight coming up from team number 3. That was absolutely brilliant, and I guess the chat will be going on air for that. But if I talk about team number 9, team Navi is going to be very close, and look at those space being dealt right now. Team number 13, LZR is into the trouble, and I can already see they have been picked off. Man, oh man, that's really very bad for them. I can already see Navik is actually going on point. They are just trying to thrash the lobby. They have secured 1 finisher. That's brilliant. But team number 13, after losing 1 player, is actually going on to the backfoot areas. Look at that. We have Isa Zat, and other than that, we have Joey, we have Fears in the scene, but Stars, well, he has been eliminated. That's a bad start for this team, but still, they have 3 men left right now. There could be a battle of 3v3 coming up. They have secured 0 finishes, but if I talk about team number 9, well, after losing 1 player, they also have secured 1 finishes at this moment. So that's a good balance which they are maintaining, but still, losing even a single player of your team can actually torment the whole spirit of your team, because as I always say, if a car has 4 vehicles, then only it can be used, or let's say driven in a balancing way. Just like that, a squad must have 4 people. If you lose even one of your member, then the balance of that squad is going to go down. For example, if in a squad you just have an IGL, you have a assaulter, you have a sniper, you have a supporter, or let's say flanker, even if one single guy goes down, a role of your slot is going to miss. So these are the things you have to be very vigilant about. But of course, the second zone is also there. It has taken a central shift, and the whole zone is going to be very tormenting. 18 teams, 66 players are going once again head to head with the fights. But if I talk about team Cordell, well, Neo is into the vehicles right now, and he's going to go towards his team, but there could be some other teams which are going to clash him. Let's see what happens. Neo is trying to actually scout all the areas, but he can be actually tormented by team Bonafide Esports, because Bonafide Esports is already trying to crush the whole spirit of Gordel. But look at that, guys. Look at the kind of flank which these guys are trying to depict. But still, Neo is secures a good compound, secures a hard compound, and now Gordel is back again into the circle. Let's see what Gordel does right now. Neo Huma has been tagged out. Look at that. Clutch God goes on. Clutch God gets that one beautiful knockout, but Clutch God has been pegged. That was a beautiful trade by team number 16. Let's say team Bonafide Esports is trying to actually get that beautiful trade. If we talk about Neo is Noob, well, he is trying to retaliate. Clutch God has already been pegged. That's a very bad start for this team. Gordel already going for that 3v4 battle right now. They have changed the battle from 3v4 to a 3v3 situation, but still, guys, Clutch God has been picked off, and that's a really very bad start for the team. Clutch God getting those knockout was brilliant, but on the back angle, on the southern areas, I can only see team number 9 trying to torment, and there we go. The space are on point. Neo is Noob could be taken down, but that was a good save. He is actually saved very, very much. But if we talk about Clutch God, well, after securing 2 amazing finishes, Clutch God is actually trying to secure more angles, trying to secure more fights right now. Meanwhile, Team Echo is going to fight with the Team APG right now. There could be a good comeback coming up, but I guess there is going to be another fight coming up. Team Bonafide is trying to secure more and more knockouts, or let's say more and more angles at this moment, which is actually going to give them a very good angle. With 2 finishes, Team Godel is pretty dominant at this moment. They know that they are getting pressurized by some other squad, but still they are trying to play it very safe, very calmly. But if we talk about Team APG, well, we have another fight coming up. Let's focus onto that angle. Team APG and team number 21 is trying to fight it out. This is some other team which is going to take that battle into their consideration. But if we talk about Team APG, look at that, guys. They are trying to crush the whole hopes. They are trying to crush the fights. APG Jammy is going to be over there. We have Sky9 and Q. Other than that, we have 6 Semp, Easy ZZ. Other than that, we also have Jammy in the scene. But Clutch God has been picked off. Man, oh man, Godel getting crushed. Neohuma is the only man standing right now. Look at that, guys. With 3 amazing finishes, Neohuma is trying to tackle it out. Let's see what he can do. With 0 finishes, Neohuma is very, very unsecure at this moment. Look at that. He is trying to actually get those angles into his consideration, but the pressure has been made because Clutch God has been picked off. And look at that last battle being dealt. Whoa. That was amazing. Man, oh man, this was brilliant. But Godel getting crushed from team number 9. They were backstabbed, and just like that, Godel also goes down right now, and team number 9 secures 2 amazing finishes. That's brilliant. But that was a pretty good start for team Godel. They secured 5 amazing finishes in this lobby, but then they were taken down into the hands of, let's say, team Bonafide Esports, and that was a total crushing moment from Bonafide Esports and from team number 9. That is team Navi. Both the teams actually put a very tormenting situation for team Godel, and just like that, Godel was picked off. If we talk about team APG, well, man, look at that. They are also facing the wrath of the other team. But if I talk about team 21, Fat R2K, this is the only guy left right now. Look at those nades being dealt, but I guess he's not going to secure those fights. And just like that, he is also picked off. And there we go. Team APG secures another fight into their courtyard. But if we talk about team Evos, we have Redface, we have Micro Boy, we have KF, and we have Lyzak also in the scene, which are going head to head with team number 12. Team Knight is going to see them, and there could be a fight coming up very soon right now. Team Knights from America is going to take the fight into their consideration, but team Stalwart Esports is already cutting those rotations. We can see that we have Dao Sahil, we have Sunan, we have Yanks in the scene trying to take those fights into their consideration. But of course, these fights can be very tormenting. They could be picked off at this moment. There could be a elimination coming up very, very soon, because the zone is going to shrink in very rapidly. As you can see, the third zone goes on into the western area. Let's say a central western shift was there. Pochinki is somehow still in the zone. That's brilliant. School and School Aparts are still in the zone right now. Team number 3 with the first ever squad wipe is still here in the lobby. Jimmy is still in the lobby. Jimmy is trying to scout all those areas from where the fights could be there, from where the angles could be made at this moment, and that is going to be brilliant, because you should know that how the fights are going to be into your consideration, or let's say how you are going to choke onto those points. So these are the few things which you have to be very aware about, and I think that team number 3 is pretty aware about the situations which are coming up, and team number 3 is already gaining their pace onto team number 17. Team Onyx could be picked up at this moment, but we have another fight coming up. Let's talk about team number 20. I don't know the name, but this is team 21, which is going to come up very, very soon into a fight right now. And team number 6 is facing the Wrath. There we go. Team number 6, or let's say in this shortlist, I can see that's the name of Next Rio Gaming. But I think this is Stalwart Esports, some other lineup. We have Action being picked off, Pika, Scry, and Top also securing those finishes into their courtyard. Pika actually securing 1 finishes, that's good, but he is going to go along with his teammates so that eventually they have a good grasp onto the zone right now. But team number 3 is already trying to put that pressure. Look at that, guys. They are trying to scout the areas. King is over there right now with that beautiful M416, and the other gun could be Beryl, if I'm not wrong. Okay, that's AKM. Okay, that's UMP45. Yeah. That's great, but let's see how the fights are going to be into their courtyard or not. That is going to be the major concern. I can already see that the teams are trying to tackle it out. Teams are trying to fight it out, but this could be quite a risky one. They are trying to scout all the angles. Paraboy is also here right now with 0 finishes currently. But if we talk about Jimmy, man oh man, what a gun game by Jimmy into that Gatka 6 house area, because he secured 4 amazing finishes. He did a 1v4 onto team IHC Esports. There could be a comeback coming up into the next match for IHC Esports, but for this match, the hopes were crushed by this guy. This was fantabulous. This was actually phenomenal. The kind of finishes was absolutely brilliant. And once again, let me tell you guys, a giveaway is going on onto 7 Directions channel. You can just go ahead and tune onto that angle. And other than that, guys, you can follow me all also Instagram, and you can subscribe my channel also on YouTube. The whole caster details has already been flashed, if I'm not wrong. You can already see the caster details will be there. Caster sources on the left side of the screen is there. My YouTube channel name is Raider Slays, and my Instagram handle is also at the Raider Slays. But we have one knockout coming up. King has been picked off. Man, oh man, the fight is going into be the courtyard. But if I talk about Paraboy, he is going for that comeback. I don't think that is possible, and they are going to fall back at this moment, because they already know when to fight and when to flight. and I guess they are trying to cut a rotation, or let's say go deeper into the zone, because in after 20 seconds or 20 or 30 seconds the zone is going to shrink in. So why not be in the zone, why not secure a good location from which you can bait out, from which you can just actually aim onto team number 17 and pick them off. Team Onyx could be actually onto the crosshair of team number 3, but they are also onto the crosshair of team Knight, team APG and team Onyx. So this can be very tiring for this team right now. Look at that, they have secured the mushroom tower, and right now they are going to fight it out from this angle. That's brilliant. Other than that, they are going to face the wrath of team number 12 also, because team Knights meanwhile has secured 0 finishes, but they are looking forward to get some more finishes, because after securing a good compound, now you are going to focus on to good locations where you can take a fight right now. That was brilliant. That was a brilliant shot coming up. Jimmy was picked off. Okay, Jimmy is still alive. I guess Paraboy was picked off. And the back gate is also open right now, which is another risky moment. There could be a snipe shot coming up, or let's say there could be a spray coming up at this moment. So they have to be very secure about those situations. If we talk about Team Aura, look at that. Jaden has been picked off. No Mercy is still in the vehicles. We have Sayapa in the scene, which is trying to fight it out. I guess there is some kind of glitch going on into this lobby. But if we talk about Kisa, well, he is still in the vehicles, and they are trying to provide some smoke so that eventually a good cover would be there. Other than that, if we talk about team number 11, the team Boom is still in the lobby. We have Boom Hexas, we have this guy that is Voker. Other than that, we have Boss KU X4. Other than that, we also have Ken 14 in the scene, 413. They are trying to put that battle into the consideration. But if we talk about team number 13, man oh man, look at that. Team number 19 was the team number 9, or let's say team Navi was the one to actually get those first finishes into their courtyard. But I guess team Navi is again coming back into the fight. Look at that. If we talk about this guy Tixi, he has secured 3 amazing finishes, 2 from team number 13 if I'm not wrong, and 1 from team Gordel. He was the guy who eliminated Neo Isno at the last. Otherwise, Team Gordel would have been secured in this lobby, and Gordel would have got that fight. But look at those space being dealt right now. There could be a connection coming up. Look at that. He's trying his level best, but the space didn't make a connection. I guess Team Boom could actually get those elimination. Boom could actually eliminate them out. Look at the kind of vehicle which is actually being tormented. The vehicle could easily go down, and at this moment, Team LZR could have been eliminated, but they are actually securing those momentum, those angles. That's brilliant. But Team Boom can very soon come up, very soon push in, very soon get those eliminations into the courtyard. You can already see we have Voker DY already going for that finish, going for that angle, going for that aggression at this moment. That would be brilliant. But you can see that Fierce is trying to cook some nades, or let's say cook some mollies, and there we go. The connection was made. A little bit damage was also there, but that was not enough to actually put them down, put them to the sleep. So yeah, there we go. This is going to be quite an interesting one to see that how the teams are trying to enact in a fight. Teams are trying to get those aggression into the courtyard right now, because the kind of gun game is going to be quite a tiring one. And I am pretty fine. I'm pretty lovely. I'm pretty amped up to see that how the fights are going to be over there. Look at that. Team number 13 already being crushed. A 2v4 fight coming up right now. There could be a good 2v4 elimination coming up. Team number 11 could be eliminated at this moment, because right now they are going to be flanked from back area. Team Aura is going to come up very soon, and if that happens, Team Aura could easily backstab Team Boom, and that could be a very let's say fortunate situation for team number 13, because they could easily be safeguarded, or let's say survive a little bit longer. You can see that they have been spotted, and there we go. A knockout is going to be over there, and that was a brilliant knockout. Now he's going to reload his gun and get those finishes into his courtyard, but he was unable to get those finishes because team number 20 is already trying to torment. Look at that, guys. They are getting backstabbed from the back angle, they are getting backstabbed from the front angle. They are actually getting tormented very frequently. I don't know what is going to happen to these guys right now, but the kind of fight, the kind of gun game, the kind of amazing punches are going to be very low key. And you can see that another zone is coming up. We have Team Onyx still securing 5 amazing finishes. That's brilliant. If we talk about team number 3, look at that survival. Man oh man, these guys are still surviving in the lobby, and that's brilliant. But I guess they are not going to survive for a longer time. Team number 13 is getting backstabbed by team number 3. That's brilliant. And we have Isa Jat who has been picked off, and there could be a revival coming off if I'm not wrong, but Fierce is already pretty much preoccupied, so I don't think he is going to get that revival, and he is going to put a fight into the front angle. Look at that. He tries to put that spray into the consideration, but he never know that all the teams are trying to focus onto him, and just like that, oh, look at that. Team number 20, just like that, steals a backstabbing kill, and that was brilliant. Team Evos, meanwhile, trying to push in onto team number 7 right now. There could be a good elimination coming up. Let's see how team Evos goes on, and team number 7, that is Natus Windsor, is going to actually take those fights into their courtyard or not right now. That is going to be the major concern if I talk about team number 7. This is team FG. I don't know the full name. Furious Gaming. Yeah, Furious Gaming will be the name of this team. We have a Big Milo. We have Papi Pocho. We also have Scream MVC in the scene. And there we go. They are going head to head with Team Evos. Oh, look at that smooth spray. Man, oh man. That was a brilliant one. That was a brilliant connection being made. Jimmy was also picked off at Team Envy. Or let's say that Natus Vincere has been picked off if I'm not wrong. Team number 3 is Paraboy is the only one left right now. But he has also been picked off. Paraboy also goes down. Only 10 teams and 28 players are going to survive in this lobby. And look at the kind of carnage which is going on. Team Onyx meanwhile getting tormented by some other team. Look at that, guys. Team Onyx, only guy that is the only hope which is left in the lobby is Rosie, but I don't think there is a survival coming up. He is the last man standing, and there we go. The slamming was being made. Team Boom is already trying to crush the hopes of team number 17 right now, and there could be a good casualty coming up, and a small mistake could actually let them down. At this moment they have secured the position at hashtag 10, but the other thing which I have to look into it is that they have secured only 7 finishes. That's not a great start for this team. Oh, look at that. They are already getting those shots. They are already getting tormented. I guess they could be taken down at this point, and there we go. Team Boom secures those beautiful finishes, but meanwhile the trade has been dealt in the lobby. We have a numerous sprays going on. You never know from which angle you are going to get tormented, and look at that. The kind of carnage is absolutely brilliant. Micro Boy also goes down, and the Team Evos is going to go down with only 1 finisher. That's bad start for Team Evos right now at this moment, but other than that we have Furious Gaming fighting head to head with Team Salvador Esports. Let's see how the gun game is going to be established. Okay, look at that, trying to scout all the areas, trying to put some space onto all the nooks and crooks, and trying to utilize UMP at his bullets. But look at that. Oh, they secured the finishes. That was brilliant. Thou Shall actually got that beautiful finishes into his courtyard. That was amazing. Salvador Esports again coming back into the fight. But if I talk about team number 20, well, this is a very opportunistic team, because if I talk about the guy known as 21 Batman, he was picked off, but after that team number 20 just started stealing all the kills from all the other teams. They actually damaged team number 15. If I'm not wrong, Team Aura was also punched down by this team. Team number 13 was also punched down by this team. Other than that, Nova's Paraboy was also actually getting picked off by that team. If I'm not wrong, Paraboy from team number 3. That is Natus Vincere. That was the team which was actually going to fight it out, but right now they are pretty much far away from the zone and they have to be in the zone. But we have Salvador Esports top being picked off, and that's bad for them, but we have another comeback coming up very soon. Thou Shall is still actually waiting it out, but he is actually going to go in the zone because that is a very major situation. You have to be in the zone. In 0 seconds the zone is going to start, so why not be in the zone at this moment? And there we go. He has climbed the buggy. He's trying to push into the zone right now. From the top 5 teams, Salvador Esports, both the lineups are still alive in the lobby, but look at that, guys. They have secured a very good angle. They have secured a very good fight, but still they are getting tormented. Look at that. The kind of carnage is going to be on point. But I guess Thou Shall is still in the vehicle. He's trying to heal himself. He's trying to patch himself. All the 4 teams which are surviving in the lobby are trying their head-to-head battle to come up very soon. But we have team number 20, which is getting the wrath of team number 4. Look at that, guys. He steals 1 finishes. That's brilliant. If I talk about Sunan, he has secured 1 finisher, and there could be a high toss nade coming up. There we go. The jump nade was made. If the connection will be there, right, there could be a good knockout coming up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Team number 20 has also the same strategy. They were also trying to cook those nades so that they can eventually take them down, and look at that. The nades are already been dealt. They are trying their level best to actually get those finishes into their courtyard, but both the teams are actually getting pressurized by some other team. If I talk about team number 6, look at that. Scry has been picked off. Pika meanwhile is trying to torment, but we have team number 4 which is gonna go down with that beautiful nade, because 1 nade is gonna take them down. Look at that. The connection will be there, and there we go. Sunan goes down. Another nade has been cooked. I guess this is going to be quite a beautiful one to see. I guess he doesn't know the exact location, and there we go. Another nade comes up. Let's see what eventually happens, and there we go. 10 finishes for team number 6. That was brilliant, but team Boom is absolutely dominating out of the lobby. They have quite a few finishes, if I'm not wrong, and there we go. 13 amazing finishes for this team. They are still trying to torment. They are still trying to rain the fire, rain the wrath onto this lobby. But still, if we talk about team number 20, they have the 2-man power. If we talk about team number 6, they are left with only 1 guy, that is Pika, but he is more than enough to actually do some magical stuff. Let's see, will he be able to actually get those finishes? Oh, look at that. Pika comes up with a sneaky peek, and just like that takes him down. Just like that, he actually picks 1 guy from team Boom, but still 3 more men are left from team Boom right now. But team Boom's attention is pretty much diverged on team number 20 also, which is actually a very risky thing for them, because if the kind of damage is going to be on point, you have to be pretty secure, you have to be pretty vigilant about all this situation. But I guess there is a revival coming up. There could be a good spray coming up at this point, so that eventually team number 20 goes down. They are trying to throw some pan and all. I don't know what he's trying to do. Pika is just trying to wait the whole situation out, but he has to be in the zone. A molly has been cooked. A molly has been thrown. There could be a molly's damage coming up right now, but the molly didn't meet the connection. Now he's going to get thrown, and now he's going to push in. But he has been spotted. Random sprays are already been dealt right now. And another spray is going to be over there. But I guess Ken 4G was the one to actually get that beautiful finishes into his courtyard. Meanwhile, team number 6 has already been tormented. Now we are only left with only one team. That is team number 20. 2i Season is going to be the only member left right now in the lobby. Foxy has been picked off. There is not a possible situation for a revival, and there we go. He has been picked off by that ghost, and just like that, he has been spotted. And the match is over. The first match of 7D and Esports Empire Pro Scrims, that is PMGC Global Scrims, is here right now. And my name is Raider. I'm your host, I'm your co-caster, I'm your analyst, let's say. So guys, enjoy the casting, enjoy the whole situation, enjoy the whole carnage into the next match. Also, I guess that match will be into the map of Miramar, if I'm not wrong. And whatever comes up, you guys be here and check out the caster socials also, guys, which is actually been shown onto the left angle of screen. You can see that my YouTube channel is with the name of Raider Slays, and if you talk about my Instagram handle, that would be at the Raider Slays also. And make sure to follow Esports Empire, make sure to follow 7D Esports, make sure to tune in onto the YouTube handle of 7 Direction Esports also, so that you can eventually get some giveaways of UC, that is unknown cash. You guys already know that. So yeah, there's that, guys. This is it. The whole match is over right now, if I'm not wrong, and we'll see you soon pretty much into the next match. This is the stats which you can already see. We have Team Boom securing that winner chicken dinner with some amazing blows, 16 amazing finishes to be exact. So that was brilliant. That was the kind of gun game which we wanted. I was pretty